Welcome to the cool part of the desk, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with the best squad you could get. It's the Juicebox guy and the doctor. And joining us is Toy. Toy, he's about to come in. I believe he just came through. Toy, how are you doing, good sir?
I'm doing well, man. How are you?
Not too shabby. Watching your banger of a series. So I'm gonna come out immediately and just ask. Game 2, you brought out the Aurelion Soul. You brought out the Lee Sin. Why?
Why? It was their picks respectively. Jungle called for Lee Sin and mid wanted the Aurelion Soul, and I had complete faith in my team. I said, I trust you guys. Let's make this game work, and let's go for a 2-0.
I think I might have been the only one. Sorry to interrupt you, Doctor. I might have been the only one who wasn't a hater of the Aurelion Soul. I just want to put that on record for everybody. I was like, we'll see how this goes. Everybody else on the casting desk thought you were insane, thought your team was just goofing around for game 2. So, do you guys have any other wild picks up your sleeves, or is the Aurelion Soul as crazy as we're going to get?
You want me to share the secret stats on stream, man? Come on, who are you
No,
looking for
I don't.
here?
I don't want the details. I just want the. I want the folder.
I mean, I think we definitely do have some more spicier picks lined in store. It's just gotta wait to see when we can pull them out.
So it
Beautiful.
wasn't actually Bravely default from the coach's perspective. You guys actually chose those champions.
Yeah, this was all player decided.
All right, it's different. I'll give you guys that one. And I mean, Juicebox guy believing in the Aurelian Soul is, I think, more than most people expected. But yeah, I mean, obviously it worked out for you guys. Now you got to play the Maokai in game 1, and that was impressive. That was heading into the Sivir that we had heard so much about. Do you guys play the Maokai Ezreal often as that sort of pick or poke engage lane? Are you guys, was that expected to go that way?
We definitely weren't expecting to get the early kill level on, but as soon as I knew that she spell shielded the Maokai sapling, I knew that was definitely our point to where we can force an advantage in the lane.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. I on the desk. So the Aurelion Soul, I was on board. Your bottom lane in that game, I actually wasn't really a big fan of, and it was really cool to watch it work out so well. So you guys had an insanely dominant performance in game 1. Game 2 was a bit more of a slow crawl. Looking forward to your future games, knowing that you can kind of play it either way, would you say that there's anything on your team that maybe you're not so good at? Because you guys won the slow game, you won the fast, brutal bloodfest game. Is there anything that you're like, okay, so we got that, let's still look at this?
Um, I think overall our gameplay is pretty good. I think definitely our comms could always use some work, but for the most part, I think that's probably our biggest weakness right now. But it's been getting better for sure.
Yeah, I mean, so you guys, with this win, you're pretty much locked for second if we look at the rest of the maps. I mean, typically we would know for sure because the matchup that we're waiting on is actually Glaive Akuma, not Glaive Akuma, Glaive Amethyst, excuse me, versus YO Boomers, which has been rescheduled. Once that's concluded, we'll know if you're either confirmed second or potentially closer to third. Now, the last time you guys played Glaive Amethyst, it was a bit shaky. Now, are you guys looking forward to that matchup again? Do you think you've made some confident strides to make it a little bit closer?
Absolutely. I think our roster is definitely looking a lot stronger since our last time meeting, and myself coming from the Glaive organization as well as we picked up Tooper, also former Glaive organization, we're really looking forward to facing Amethyst again.
Gotcha. And I mean, of course, like I don't want any specific game plans, but have you guys specifically looked at them as like your main opponent for the roster? And is there setup? Is there like scheming already going on behind the scenes to prepare for that game? Or are you guys just taking it week by week?
We're taking it week by week, but we knew coming into week 1 that our biggest matches would definitely be Lotus, VBO, and Amethyst. And I think playing through those 3 right now is that Amethyst is by far our #1 priority right now to beat.
So not the Boomers next week. You're not concerned about them?
I'm not concerned about them.
All right. So another one of the top teams is Vlad Banners only. So looking at all these top squads, is Glaive Amethyst the only one that you're even looking at, or any of these other squads maybe contenders as well? Like, are you super confident that it's a 2-horse race here?
I'm fairly confident, but I also know that VBO did change up their lineup a couple times, and so we have to play them again to see how they look with their new lineup.
All right, so as we do close out the night, do you have any words for the fans out there, for the people at home, the teams?
Watch out for us. You know, we respect all and we fear none. But
Well,
yeah, thank you guys for supporting us.
oh, don't you leave quite yet. I got one more bit of information that I do want to put on you. So, in our
All right.
previous interview, I don't know if you were watching it, but Vlad Banners only said that you guys had no ability whatsoever to draft. Do you have any sort of response for that?
They can talk to Tilted, our coach, about that.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much for this interview, and I hope you enjoy the remainder of your night. Thank you so much for everybody who tuned in, and from myself, Doctor, and our great interviewee, Toy, I wish you guys a good night.